Hi boss bloggers. So today we are going to go over themes really quickly. If you are not in New Boss Blogger, get in there. There's some extra videos in there, but right for this blog post, I'm going to be helping you get started in your WordPress dashboard. Now, you would already be logged in. You're going to see appearance over here in themes. WordPress is always evolving, so you're going to notice blocks. There's new block themes. These can be a little bit difficult for beginners, so I'm not going to take you right there because we can get into that in the course. You are going to want to go into themes and just maybe add a free theme for now. If you already have a paid theme and want to upload it, or maybe the person that you purchased it from has already gone into your website and installed it for you, they're working on some pages for you, you're going to notice that as your website changes, you're going to want to change the theme a little bit. You might want to change your landing pages. So we're going to quickly go over just some popular free themes. The Ash theme, if you actually look at this, it's got a lot of ratings, okay? So this is very mobile friendly. It is the one I have installed on coffeeaddictmama.com. It is SEO ready. It can be, you can take this out, this part right here. It's very flexible, okay? But I also like to keep my themes. Let's see which ones I have in here. I only have a few. Okay, so this is actually one that I purchased and I ended up deleting it because I did not like it. It wasn't fast enough for me. So beware if you're purchasing a theme from a professional website designer and it's WordPress ready, you're gonna want to make sure that it is SEO friendly, mobile friendly. You need to make sure that it's fast loading. There are a lot of themes that are not fast loading, and that was one of my biggest things. I never looked into that when I purchased them, so I ended up wasting money, hundreds and hundreds of dollars on themes. And then I just simply went back to a free theme. So you always want to have a backup plan in here. Have like the 2021. This is just a basic WordPress theme. They always come out with new ones. So there's probably a 20, let's see if they have any fresh ones. These are really nice. You can go in here. I like to type in mobile friendly just because a lot of people look at blogs and websites from their phones or another little gadget, and you want it just to be cohesive. You want everything to look and blend good. You don't want words running off the page or your header, your pictures too large. So you can always adjust them and add like another plugin for that, but why do it when you can find a theme that's really suitable for everything? So if you just want to go in and start previewing, you can read a little bit about what it's what it's about. They don't have, a lot of the WordPress free themes don't have a lot of ratings yet. So you're going to want to install it and test it out before you, let's just go ahead and install this one. This one is very simple. I like to make sure that my themes are not chaotic because I've installed fancy schmancy WordPress themes that end up breaking and it messes your whole website up. So try to go with like a little bit of a simple minimalist just to get you going there, and then you can always upgrade to the premium edition. Now my logo is up here. I don't like this. This is just for my icon up here. I do not like that in there, so I would take that out. You can go in here and play with the customizations after you've installed a theme. Look at it, play with it, see what you like, have a backup plan. If this is something that you like and you're maybe enjoying the simplicity of it because you don't understand blocks yet or anything like that, go with a theme that you can actually enjoy and it's not too overwhelming, okay? So let's see. From here, I don't like to do the widgets in the menus because I can do them in my dashboard. So normally I would just go through and change the color if I wanted to. The header background should always be white. I'm just saying that from my personal professional opinion. The text color is black. I like that personally because I want my readers to be able to read things. And then the background color is white. You could always change it if you wanted to do that. So it's just very flexible. You can do anything you want with it. I like to stick with the white. And then you always want to have your little icon down here, because this icon right here is going to show up here. So when somebody's typing your website in, that's what is going to pop up right there, okay? So it's nice to have that in there. You can make these on Canva using the 5x12. And if you don't know how to do that, you just quickly go into your Canva account. Whoops. Having trouble seeing today. And then you go up to create design right here and then customize it. Okay, so 512. Your themes are really going to tell you what sizes you're going to need for things. Okay, that's the great thing about WordPress. And then you can just go in here and you can create your own little site icon. Okay, you would go through and just click on one of these and edit it to say whatever your website is. Okay, click off of it. You could adjust it a little bit. We're gonna have to get rid of some of these, but it's just a really nice feature. So you'll want to make sure that you have that in there. Then you want to just go down here and go through all of these. I don't have any interest in putting images on the website, but if I were to choose this theme, it tells you right here, 1200 by 400. I would go back to Canva and select the 1200. Sorry about my voice, guys. I am just stuffy. 400. Create new design, and then you're going to go ahead and create this header looking. You could go through here, pick out a nice picture. I would pick a coffee picture, obviously, because that's what, you know, my website's about. This would be kind of like your hero content if you wanted to do that and have a main feature. You can create your whole entire website through Canva. That's what I love about it. You can actually just go in here. I'm going to change this to let's have coffee together. Okay, and do whatever you want with it. Play with it. Get familiar with Canva because you're going to be using it a lot, okay? Start your journey. Start your blog, because I do a lot of blog posts. So start your blog today. And then maybe on the bottom, let's see if I could move this over a little bit. You could just move it and put whatever you want in here. I'm just going to leave this for the heck of it. And then I'm just going to put new boss, blogger, enrollment starts now. Okay. But obviously put whatever you're trying to sell, whatever you're trying to feature for your new website on this. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm a perfectionist though. I literally have to have everything aligned right. You can actually change this arrow out if you wanted a different one. Go to arrows. Maybe make a nice fancy one if you wanted. Make this smaller. Change that to white. And that's okay for the sake of this video, okay? I don't really like this. I wouldn't leave this here. But we're just going to leave it there for now. This is just an example. So that's all good and dandy. I will save this as is. I don't really fiddle-faddle with that. I'm saving it as a PNG download. And then I'm going to come over here and change that. Notice that I'm in Activate and Publish. I haven't actually activated this theme yet because I'm testing it out. I want to see what my website is going to look like Now I'm going to add this new picture. And then I'm going to see if I like it or not. And if I do, I'm going to keep it. If I don't, I'm going to get rid of it. You could skip cropping because it pretty much aligns it for you. So that's what it's going to look like. That would kind of be your like hero content. And then you can go into your home page and maybe edit, you know, the spacing or something like that. You could also go into here and let's see. This one doesn't really give you many options with navigation settings. That's this part right here, the navigation settings. So the background, I would pick the same color as this. Try to find something that's going to look good. Excuse me. With that, I'm trying to make it the color of the pots back here, but you get the idea. You could go into Canva and click on this and get that color. So you would basically click this color, copy and paste it into your website right here, and then it would match. So that's nice. The border color could be that color as well, or we could change it to white. Let's change it to white. That looks a little bit nicer. So you could just play around with things, and most themes will give you, you know, the customization options to do things like that. You could get all the features in the premium edition if you wanted to pay for the pro. I don't see anything wrong with doing that. Once you get it on your website, you test it out for about a week, see if it's working functionally, if it's showing up on your mobile devices very well. You're gonna maybe want to stick with it, okay? And then obviously you can go change your static page to your latest post. That will just bring up all of your blog posts. So it didn't do it for me. Okay. So anyways, I have mine as the home page, and then I like to do that, especially if you're trying to, you know, promote your coaching programs or anything like that. You want to make it a landing page. And you'll learn more about that in New Boss Blogger. You'll get really good tips on making your pages outstanding for growth. I'm going to X out of here. I'm not going to activate and publish it. I just wanted to show you really quickly a few features on what you could do. We are going to go back into themes, and right here is where you're going to upload a theme if they don't install it for you. So on my home page, I have quite a few pages and posts in here. But you could see if somebody was to come in and do your website, see right here, this person came in and did that theme for me and was actually installing it for me. I did not enjoy it, so I took it off, but that's what I mean with the themes and paying for things. Make sure you're gonna stick with that theme for a couple years. You know, you wanna get your money's worth. So in here, after you have a theme installed, you can always go to customize like we were just in. This is the ash theme that I have on my website. You can really just change a lot with it. You're going to go in here. It has a lot of features. So if you want the slider in there, you can click off if you don't want it in there. Okay. There's video guides for you to actually follow along with the theme. They're very helpful. WordPress is really, really good about themes, okay? So if you ever want to go into there and change it, you know what to do now. You can just add a new one, install it. I'm going to go ahead and leave this one in here for now. But if I decide to change it down the road, I can come in here and actually just activate it and start editing it. I'm going to leave that be though. So this one is just a basic one like WordPress does. I'm just using that in case something ever happens to my other website or my other theme. Okay, so that's the basics of the themes. You can always go in and fix them. If something happens to your website and it crashes, you go immediately call your hosting plan. They will walk you through everything. I have GoDaddy and they have been amazing. I have never had any problems calling them and having them fix my website and get it back up and running if a theme happens to break. So you have that. All right, we will discuss more things in the new Boss Blogger. And if you are not involved with that, it is right here. You can get in for early access fee, $39. It will be increased as the course grows. We are in the middle of it. Let me see if I can actually show you a little bit of it. Let's go to. So what I do in this course is I also teach you how to actually do a course right from your website without getting Kajabi or another plugin. You know, I'm very minimal with my plugins. I like to keep things simple. I would definitely recommend you going in and getting this steal of a lifetime. Don't want that. But anyways, if you wanted to sign up early, you'll get that discount. And we are going to look for, I'm actually being very lazy today. Oh, okay. So when you get into that, when you purchase the new Boss Blogger course, you are going to get a private code and a link to this page. Okay, you're going to put that code in. I'm putting the wrong password in, but you're going to put that in. And then once you get into it, you're going to see a welcome video. Here's the original video. I've included some really nice stuff. This is the beginning, early stages of it. That's why you're getting a discount. You are going to actually get familiar with the dashboard, the WordPress dashboard, setting up for beginners. You're going to have all of this in here, the menus and widgets, installing themes, installing plugins, editing your profile, creating good pages. Then you're going to, how often should you post? We're going to walk through that. Make your blog your brand. You can click here and you'll get all these business and branding tips. Okay, you click on each of these and this will go to those lessons. Okay, it's going to teach you to how to do Canva, walk you through everything, you know, from beginner to pro. I want you to start with the beginning stages as a blogger. Use the free version, but end up going to the pro because it's got so many more features. Okay, there's extra bonuses. There's a lot of pages to get started. Okay, so you are going to click on all these. It's going to take you right to the lesson. We're going to add to this. That's why it's important for you to get into this course very early at this great discount. You don't want to miss it if you want to become a professional blogger and make boss money. Okay, we'll see you soon.